What if 11 isn't who we think she is? What if Terry Ives told us the truth in season 2, but we just didn't listen? What if Kaylee is the real Jane Ives? Season 5 introduced Dr. K, and I'm telling you right now, she's not just another villain, she's 11's real mother. And once you see what I found, you won't be able to unsee it. Let's break this down. Remember season 2 when 11 finally meets Terry Ives? She goes into the void, walks up to her and says, "Mama, I'm home." And Terry says, "No."
Rainbow, I'm home. No.
We all thought she was just stuck in her trauma, right? Reliving the moment the doctors told her the baby died. But that's not what happened. She was telling 11 that she is not home. Terry has psychic powers. Not as strong as 11, but she can do things. She controls lights. She communicates through the void. She created that whole memory loop. If anyone could sense another psychic, it's her. And when she met 11, the most powerful psychic alive, she didn't recognize her. She said no because 11 isn't her daughter. Terry was trying to tell her, "You're wrong. You're looking in the wrong place." But 11 was so desperate for a mom that she didn't understand what Terry meant. After Terry says no, she shows 11 a memory. The rainbow room at Hawkins' lab. We see Terry break in with a gun, run into that room, and there's 2 little girls playing. Here's the thing. We never actually see which girl Terry was running toward. The show doesn't make it clear. We just assumed it was the girl on the left because that's where the camera focused. But what if we got it wrong? What if Terry was running toward Kaylee the whole time? Look at those 2 girls. One has blonde hair, brown eyes, the other is Kali. Dark skin, dark hair, dark eyes. They're playing together and they look like they're around the same age, maybe 6 or 7 years old. Now, 11 has dark brown hair and dark eyes too, just like Kaylee. But here's where it gets interesting. Look at the ages. In season 2, it's 1984. Kaylee's about 20 years old, born around 1964. 11 is only 12 or 13, born in 1971. That's almost 8 years apart. So if both those girls in the rainbow room are around the same age and one of them is Kali, then the other girl can't be 11. 11 wasn't even born yet when Kaylee was that age. But we also don't know who Terry's husband or boyfriend was. We know nothing about 11's supposed father. What if he had dark skin? That would explain why Terry's daughter could look like Kaylee. The show wants us to think Terry broke into that lab for the blonde girl, but what if she was actually there for Kaylee? What if Kaylee is her real daughter and we've been looking at this memory wrong the entire time? Terry showed 11 Kali because she wanted to find her. Terry was giving 11 a mission. Go find my real daughter, the girl who was actually in that room. When 11 meets Kelly in episode 7, they connect instantly. They call each other sisters. Kelly says, "I came back to the rainbow room and you were gone." She remembers someone from that room. But was it 11 or was it the blonde girl? And here's something else. We're told Kelly was taken from London. But this is MK Ultra, right? A secret government program. They can lie about where kids came from. Telling Callie she's from London means she won't think her parents are nearby in Hawkins and she won't try to find them. Terry was angry, ready to kill Brenner. Kaylee's the same way, hunting everyone who hurt her. But 11? She just wants a normal life, a family, peace. They're totally different, unless 11 got her personality from different parents. Before we continue, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. Believe it or not, 99.3% of you watching right now aren't actually subscribed. It's a huge help to the channel and it ensures you won't miss any of my season 5 deep dives. Let's talk about Brenner. All the kids called him Papa. We thought it was just him being creepy, manipulating them. But what if it was real for 11? Look how Brenner treats 11 compared to everyone else. She fights him in season 4 and he still wants her back. She's missing for a whole year, he searches for her. In season 4, she has no powers and he still doesn't give up on her. That's not how you treat a test subject. That's how a dad treats his kid. A messed up, controlling dad, but still. In season 4, Brenner straight up calls 11 his daughter.
"You and I. Daughter. And Papa."
Not like a metaphor, he means it. And in the birth flashback, he's right there in the delivery room, taking the baby the second she's born. That's not a scientist observing. That's someone claiming what's his. Season 5 brings in Dr. K, played by Linda Hamilton. Let's start with her name. Dr. K. The letter K is the 11th letter of the alphabet. Her name literally matches 11's number. The Duffer Brothers love number stuff. This isn't an accident. Unlike Sullivan in season 4 who wanted to kill 11, Dr. K wants to capture her alive. Why? Why does this general want to catch a dangerous psychic weapon instead of just killing her? Maybe she needs 11 to fight Vecna, or maybe she's a mom trying to get her kid back. Watch when they first meet. Dr. K finds 11 hiding and doesn't shoot. She talks to her like she's disappointed.
Not the sharpest, are we?
That's not how you talk to an enemy. That's how you talk to your kid when they mess up. She knows 11. She's always known her. Here's what I think happened. Back in the early 70s, Brenner and Dr. K worked together at Hawkins' lab. They were both obsessed with psychic powers and the upside down. They wanted to create the perfect psychic soldier. So they didn't just grab random kids. They decided to make one, using their own DNA plus something from Henry Creel, the most powerful psychic they had. Dr. K got pregnant with 11. Not because of love, because of science, an experiment. But then they fought about how to raise her. Brenner wanted to study the kids, be Papa, do it his way. Dr. K wanted pure soldiers. No emotions, just weapons. So Brenner did something crazy. He took 11 and cut K out completely. He even created a fake story using Terry Ives as a cover mom, making everyone think 11 was Jane Ives. For over 10 years, Dr. K was somewhere else, building her wolf pack, waiting. Now Brenner's dead. There's nothing stopping her from taking back her daughter, not because she loves her, because she thinks 11 belongs to her. So what happens next? Here's my prediction. Dr. K starts as the bad guy, hunting 11. Then the truth comes out. Maybe 11 sees K's memories, or K just tells her. 11 learns she's not Jane Ives. She's the product of an experiment. Her papa and mama were both scientists who saw her as a weapon. This is going to destroy her. Everything she believed about herself was a lie. But then Dr. K changes. She realizes 11 isn't just a weapon. She's the only one who can stop Vecna. And unlike Brenner, who controlled 11 through manipulation, K makes a different choice. She lets 11 go. She turns the wolf pack against the real enemies. They fight together, not because of blood, but because they choose to. And I think Dr. K dies at the end. The warrior mom sacrificing herself for her kid. It's super Terminator 2, and the Duffer Brothers love 80s movies. 11 finally gets what Joyce has been telling her since season 2. Family isn't blood. It's who shows up for you, who loves you. 11 isn't Jane Ives. She's Jane Hopper. Not because Terry or Dr. K gave birth to her, but because Hopper chose to be her dad. Not because K made her, but because Joyce chose to be her mom. Look, I know this sounds insane. I'm saying the show lied to us for 4 seasons about who 11 really is, but go back and watch season 2, episode 5. Watch Terry's face when she says no. Look at that rainbow room memory. Pause it. Look at those girls. Look at their ages. The clues were always there. We just didn't see them because we wanted 11 to find her mom in Terry. But Terry isn't her mom. Dr. K is. The Duffer Brothers have been planning this since season 1. Every time 11 said Papa, we thought it was creepy. But what if it was just true? What if 11 really is Brenner's daughter? Season 5 is going to answer the biggest question. Who is 11? And the answer isn't Jane Ives, daughter of Terry. The answer is way darker. She's 11. Subject 011, made by Dr. Brenner and Dr. K to be a weapon. And she chose to be a hero instead. That's what Terry was trying to tell her. And in season 5, 11 is finally going to meet the woman who created her. And honestly, I can't wait. Thanks for watching. If this theory made you rethink everything, hit subscribe because I've got more season 5 theories coming. Comment below. Do you think Dr. K is really 11's mom? Or am I completely wrong? See you in the next one.